Now let's get to talk to one person who knows all about the very, very more recent players who have impressed. Top of that pile is Mohammed Kudus. And all the way from Nima, this one person I'm going to talk about has seen him as he started and how he developed and why he's playing this well and where they expect that he gets and why the whole community from where he comes from. Nima, backing him, I've got in the studio with me Abdul Fatawu Alhassan. He's the CEO of Broadway Entertainment, youth leader in Nima. Hi, Abdul Fatawu Alhassan. Good afternoon. Thank you for your time and thanks for joining us.
Afternoon.
Yeah.
Thank
How are you feeling?
For having me.
Great.
I'm good.
Great. I mean, I can imagine that the whole Nima, even at this minute, is buzzing with Kudus and his performance from yesterday.
More than buzzing. If there is word after buzzing, you need to use it.
I'm trying to think of one. It has exploded.
Yes. Because you know why? You remember the last Champions League?
Yeah, that you see the goal there.
Yeah. Kudus, that's Ajax versus
Liverpool 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
And he got injured.
Very early in the game.
That match, the whole Nima or the whole Zongo community is behind Kudus. And that day, everybody was sure that he's going to score and he's going to show Liverpool something. And he got injured.
Yeah.
And we go round and come back yesterday. The same Ajax versus
Liverpool. And
that's
they did it.
Anfield.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And Mohammed Kudus show what he was the last game.
The last time they met 2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah. So
this goal is breathtaking for me. I've watched it over and over again. And yesterday when I was watching the game, the strike got me off my seat because it's just brilliant.
you never see anything yet from Kudus.
Tell me more.
Yeah. Because I know Kudus since he was young and he's playing. Strong Tower, one team, and the coach and the owner of the team is Ayoba. We call him Ayoba. His real name is Joshua. You understand? So now Ayoba, everybody knows
the name
Ayoba,
that everybody knows
Ayoba.
for, yeah.
And this boy is playing.
Some of those pictures that you see there.
This is Kudus.
That's Kudus.
You see?
On your far
the one-
right,
yeah.
he's been marked K.
Yeah, that's Kudus.
Yeah.
Look at his face. The boy is hungry to play.
Yeah.
Before the even every whistle that starts, is hungry to play football. So Kudus is a young chap that is determined and he has brave and he have like focus.
He's got to focus, yeah.
Concentration. If he wants to do something, he do it. You understand?
Yeah.
So once again, they took Kudus to Feyenoord Academy.
Yeah.
And they sacked him.
They said it wasn't good enough.
They say it's not good. Yesterday, the whole Feyenoord, they clapped for Kudus. And they regret.
So from Feyenoord, then where did you go to?
No, he didn't just go start from Feyenoord. I just chip in.
Yeah.
You understand? So Kudus starts from Kaukudi with Ayoba. And even Ayoba, he has to come home and beg Kudus' mother and their whole family that I'm begging you people, let Kudus play. You know, way back in Zongo community, our mothers and fathers, if you're going to play football or you want to play football and it's like, kind of like difficult, you understand? So some of the parents, they need to understand.
Is that the mom?
Yeah, that's the mom, me and the mom.
Great.
You see the mom?
Yeah.
Young girl. So when they say Kudus is 22, it's not like football age. No.
He's truly 22.
Yeah, see the mother. You understand? So he begged them that allow Kudus to play. So one time Kudus he went to play and he even not attend to school. He went to New Nation. There's a school after Nima Runabout. I learned our former president went to that school too, President Rollis. New Nation, that's the school. So they sack him because it's not like coming to school the time that he's supposed to come. He's always thinking about football. So the same Ayoba went there and begged them and they took Kudus. So Kudus was there and you know Right to Dream, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So he said Right to Tom
Vernon.
Yeah. Ayoba said take Kudus. They take Kudus and they was like,
They are not too sure.
So I would tell them that, you see, Kudus is more than every player that you have right now. If you like, try Kudus and see something. His first match, he scored. He dribbled more than 5-6 people and scored goal.
And now today he's a global star.
Yes, so from Right to Dream to Nordjylland.
Nordjylland.
If you like, go back and watch his video, his goals.
Yes, I've been following Kudus for a very long time now,
Yes.
especially since I've got good connection with some of the coaches there in Right to Dream. So I had all his exploits. But we also know that it's not only Kudus.
No.
Who's from Nima.
It's not only
who is now
Kudus.
firing. We know Majid Ashimero. We know Manaf Nuruddin, the
Yes.
goalkeeper, saved penalties for the Black Stars as well. I mean, what is that about the Nima and the community that now all of a sudden, I mean, most of these young players now are beginning to find their way in mainstream football?
Nima, when you talk about talent in terms of football, music, education, both Arabic and English, talent, not only football, boxing and all these things. Nima has a bunch of talent since way back. Me, as I'm sitting here, I was once playing football before. One of my teammates is Issa Ahmed, The Rock, the
great.
former Kotoko.
2006?
Yeah, he went to World Cup,
yeah.
Germany, 2006. He played African Cup of Nations in Egypt. You remember?
Yeah.
Tackle the man who sees himself as terrible striker, Alhaji Diop.
Diouf.
Issa told him that you are nobody. You understand? So when it comes to talent, you see, Ghana is proud in that they took a 4-time African Cup of Nations.
Yeah.
Since then, they never took any cup again. You see that cup? There is more than 2-3 players from Nima as part of that history. One is a professor in football, that's Mohammed Polo.
Yeah.
So the name Mohammed, you see the name Mohammed?
Yeah.
It's not just common. And you know, in religion, our Muslim religion, Mohammed is the
name of the prophet.
Yeah, Prophet Muhammad is first and the last. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So the name Muhammad, if any player comes with the name Muhammad,
It's a special player.
it's a special player.
We can trace it to what Egypt also have in Mohammed Salah.
Yeah, yesterday the 2 Muhammad scored. Is that not so?
Yeah. Very well then.
And not from Africa.
Everywhere else.
Mohammed Salah from Egypt. Mohammed Kudus from where?
From Ghana.
Yes.
Yeah. But what okay, now we don't have too much time now. Let's
Yeah.
focus on Mohammed Kudus and talk about what more, because you have said we have not seen anything yet from the young
Anything
man.
yet.
But what we've seen is already exciting.
Let
what
us,
more
let
do you
us
think?
reach to Qatar. And I pray. And always everybody is praying for injury, for Kudus.
Yeah.
You understand?
He has to be
Because
fit.
the time we went to
AFCON.
AFCON,
Yeah, he was
Kudus
injured.
was injured, but his name is in the list. You remember?
Yes, I
that
remember.
if he get fit, he will join the team.
Yes.
And unfortunately, he couldn't. And everybody was like, if like Kudus is, all of a sudden, people are depending on Kudus. You understand? We have a bunch of players, but
Kudus is the man.
So when we reach World Cup, you know we have 2 matches, which is like revenge. We and Portugal and
Uruguay.
They should watch out.
Now you said you've seen Kudus since his childhood.
Yeah.
In Ayas at the moment, he's been played as a number 9 of some sort. Growing up as a young boy, which was his favorite position? Was it in midfield, or was he as a striker? Was he as a winger? Where did he really fit before we go?
Kudus is typical number 10 player.
Okay.
Like if they say number 10,
10,
like
yeah.
Maradona, like Valderrama, all these players. You understand? He play both legs.
Yeah.
Kudus is not a striker. Typical number 10 player. You understand? He can score from a wing all over. You understand? But just see, now they use him as lone striker. And he's banging the goals recently. It's not playing. He say he want to go. The coach say, no, I can't, because I leave Anthony, I leave the striker, so you relax. And he proved. You understand? So not only Kudus, like you said, we have Majid Ashmiru, we have Manaf.
Yeah.
These are serious talent. You see Abdul Manaf, the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I've seen him.
I organized the Justifying Inclusion, and they picked him from Kaukudi Park. Since they picked him, I'd never see Manaf with my eyes. Black Star went to Japan, right?
Yeah.
And he has to.
He saved penalties.
It's not like he just saved the penalty by. Manaf is penalty saver from
From childhood.
from childhood.
that is a special thing.
When I organize a football gala at Kaukudi Park, not his age, like from 20, 25 going, Manaf will be part of the team and catch more than 3-4 penalties. You see Majid Ashimiru?
Yeah.
That is another chap which I would love if the coach will give him opportunity to join the team so that we can see them.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So our time is up, but I'm understanding that because of how interesting the conversation is, we're going to carry on the conversation on our social media, on Facebook, and also on Adepa TV.
Yeah.
After which we will pick the calls. But at the moment, so we are going to switch from, we are on Adepa TV and on Max TV.
Okay.
We are going to move from Max TV now onto Adepa TV.
So before you go, before you go, I have a lot of, let's say, shout out, which I want to give.
Which we'll do on Adepa TV.
We'll continue,
we are continuing the show.
Okay.
So it's on, so but I can give the shout outs now, just so that those who are watching on Max TV can also get it before we go. So go on.
Okay. Shout out to Ayoba.
Okay.
The coach, the owner of the team, Joshua. Ayoba.
Yeah.
And shout out to Yao Pofa Ankara.
Okay.
The reason why I'm giving Yao shout out, Kudus, Ashmiru, Manaf, all these young kids, they are product of street soccer that Yao created. You understand? And now books and boots. I am the coordinator for the whole Greater Accra for that project. We host the former coach from Switzerland, Otman Ophir, before World Cup in Brazil.
Brazil, yeah, 2014.
Yes, 2014. Yes. And we have a lot of, one chap called Ilal, now he's in US. A lot of talent in Nima.
Who have been products from
street soccer to books and boots.
Yeah.
So I'll plead with Yao that
he has to bring it back.
Yeah, that thing has to continue because we need to give there is more kids, more youth needs platform and push and support. And I'm calling upon all the corporate people, NGOs, philanthropists to support, especially people in the slums and in the ghettos and in the Zongos. You understand? I'm a product of Zongo.
Yeah.
You understand? But right now I have, let's say, I work with some of the international icon stars like Morgan Heritage, Grams Morgan.
So we'll talk a lot more about it, but as I rightly said, you're welcome to the big countdown on Adepa channel 247 on Star Times. My name is Philip Sichope. Actually, we are counting down to the World Cup. It is 67 days then before the Mundial kicks off, and we are looking forward to it. Remember that IMAX Media has got the exclusive rights to do all the behind the scenes and bring you the things you never see in 90 minutes as far as the Black Stars and the World Cup is concerned. So this is where you enjoy the competition. Before we went on the break, we were having a discussion about what the talent that Nima are producing, the fact that Mohammed Kudus is a product, Abdul Manaf Nuruddin is a product, Majid Ashimir is a product, and why there's more products coming up from there. And the community in itself, the way they are jeering and preparing to support their lads at the World Cup. And I've got with me Abdul, who's in the studio. We're going to have a lot more of the conversation. Fatawu Alhassan Abdul is my man here who is with me. So we're talking about the fact that, your shout-outs went to Yao Pofa Ankara, credit to him, and Joshua, who then is the coach. And that's Ayoba, that is what is popular.
Ayoba, when you say Ayoba,
everybody, there are many Joshua.
From Mothers, from everybody.
Yeah, everybody knows them. Yeah. So now, again, let's focus now on Kudus. Again, I want to bring the focus to Kudus because it's become Ghana's brightest spot. And at the moment, living the dream with Ayaz.
That's the future of Black Stars.
And why do you say that?
I say that because it's young when you look at the age. Although we have youngest player like the striker from Mourinho's. Yes. Every time Black Stars, you have some player, it's like he's the one carrying the team. It happened during Stephen Appiah time, Suleiman Tari, Michael Essien, and the rest. The day are you name them, coming down. Now it's Mohammed Kudus. You get me? So the reason why I say it's the future of Black Stars, because what we are seeing right now, the few matches he played for Black Stars, and we are seeing, Kudus didn't start yet. Yeah, I play football before, so I know. So when the player start playing and is doing well, even when he start growing, now you see more coming from him. And he's going to bang serious goals for Black Stars.
What do you see? Because when you talk about the great Ghanaian footballers, one of the very names that pops up in that name in your head. I don't want to put any pressure whatsoever on Kudus. It will be cynical of me to do so.
Yeah.
But when you think of the great Ghanaian footballers of all times, globally, it's got to be the great Abedi Pele. Because he's known everywhere in the world. Asamoah has made his mark because of the World Cup. But when you look at consistency with club football, everybody remembers the great Abedi Pele.
Yeah.
It's the more reason why he got the name Abedi Pele,
Abedi,
the Pele.
yeah.
Are we thinking of Mohammed Kudus as, in this generation, the one Ghanaian player who could go on to become African best player, who could go on to become the Ballon d'Or, shot list in there, and who used to say, with the way he's going, there isn't going to be a time that he's going to have a very good shout at winning it. Are we talking about the Kudus that when you are looking for 10 superstars in the world or 5, his name is going to be part of those? Are we looking at a mega star in Kudus? Because in football, we have good players, stars, superstars, and mega stars. Are we looking like a mega star in the talent of Kudus?
Yeah. You see, you said something and you take my mind back. I want to give you some 2 players and compare them. We have Roger Miller.
Yeah.
And we have George Weah. Both of them are strikers. When you take Roger Miller's record, football, club side and the national side, and let's say the continent and the rest, and let me add another one, Eto'o. You get me? The reason why I'm doing this, Roger Miller didn't take Ballon d'Or before. He plays his football from club level to international level.
Yeah.
But where did he make name?
World Cup stage.
World Cup. Even at the retirement.
Yes. At the tail end of his career.
Yes.
For you.
George Weah played from local level
Yeah.
to the international level.
AC Milan
took
anymore.
Ballon d'Or for the first time African player took up to now. Nobody
Yes.
took. He never played World Cup.
That's true.
Eto'o took African play from
Yeah.
from local to international. Took more than 4 times.
Yeah. African Player of the Year.
Yes. Play World Cups.
Yeah.
Not 1, not
Yeah.
2. He never took Ballon d'Or.
That's true.
So you see, when you come in Ghana here, Asamoah is the one of the striker that he scored in 3 World Cups.
The highest
Let's say
African goal scorer at the World Cup.
But there are strikers who play for Black Stars and score and took the trophy. African Cup of Nations.
Yeah.
Asamoah never did that.
That's true.
You get me? So if you saying all these things, you say Abedi Pele. When you ask Abedi Pele, who is your mentor, the player of your all time of Ghana football, and what he would say Mohammed Polo from Nima. Abedi Pele would tell you Mohammed Polo, but Polo never play World Cup.
Yeah.
Never play Champions League. Never play like these European teams. He play from, let's say, West Africa and some these Arab Emirates,
Yeah.
Qatar,
That's true.
and the rest. You understand? So you see Kudus. For us, we are praying. Only injury can stop Kudus. Kudus will be like, there is, anytime God brings somebody, Kudus is like, something like that is coming for Ghana. Watch out.
A gift to Ghana. Ghana football.
I'm telling you, there is more talent. But Kudus is hungry for success. And he's focused. And Kudus is not like somebody who is going to club, smoking and all. No. Look at the energy, the
Yeah,
strength.
he's strong.
The power left and right.
Really, really strong.
I played football before.
Yeah.
If you don't have, if you are not disciplined, you can't. It tackles. It see the goal score, Rangers. It tackled and took the ball. Move 1, 2, 3. You see where he plays the ball?
Yeah. Brilliant finish. So Mohammed Kudus is on our discussion. He's been brilliant to watch this season.
Nima to the world.
Nima to the world. So now let's talk about Nima before we run out of
Yeah,
the
Nima
studio
to the
now.
world.
What is the Nima community? What is the plan from the Nima community during this World Cup when they want to support their stars? I mean, if Kudus is there in Manaf, is also there. Who is to say Majid Ashimero, with the way he's playing, can't also be drafted in? What would the community be doing to support the Black Stars? Obviously, not only Kudus, but the Black Stars, because if the Black Stars succeeds, it's the success of Kudus.
Yeah.
And if Kudus succeeds, the success of the Black Stars. So
Yeah.
what would Nima as a community be doing to support the Black Stars?
One thing I love about Nima people, they know entertainment, they know soccer. They love it also at the same time. It doesn't matter their own is in there or it's not there. And they have passion for football. So the whole Nima community is gearing up for World Cup without Kudus. But especially if Kudus is part of it, it's like times 3, gearing up. So one, if during the World Cup, if Black Stars is playing, you will see from morning, everybody, the cocoa seller, the masa seller, whoever is in his red, gold, and green shirt. You understand? Talking about football. You see kids, everybody is talking about football. When the time reaches, you will not see anybody on the streets. But when Black Stars score or win, you pick your camera wherever you are. You can go to Teshi, Nungwa, everybody is, but when you come to Nima, it's different. The thing is like festival. They create festival one time.
So it's almost like Nima is going to be the place to watch the World Cup.
It's the place to be. Place to be.
We probably then have to in-house have the discussion and see if you're going to have a fan park at Nima, maybe something that we'll consider. I think the way you've preached Nima today, management could probably say, Sicho, you know what? Take the fan park to Nima.
No, it's not management. I'm telling them. This is something I'm telling this management or whoever is watching me. Not only Max TV management. I earlier talked about corporate people, support. Bring the fan park for Nima and see something by yourselves. You understand? I'm saying so because I tell you, Nima people, they know football. They know soccer.
Yeah.
They know entertainment. You know, football is entertainment and music. When we are doing Salah Fest in Nima, when you are not good artists and you come to Nima, they will sack you on stage. Any artist who want to prove himself as an artist, he wants to come to Nima Salah Fest. When Nima people say, Ja, you are good everywhere.
Officially, you are good.
We did it with Shatawale. We did it with Stoneboy. We did it with everybody. Sarkodie, me, the time they bring the World Cup, the first World Cup at a conference center, he called me and he begged me, he wants to come to Nima for support and all this. He's been passing through for Salah Fest, but especially, you watch, even the politician, Nanado say, he be Nima boy. Shatawale, Nima boy. Everybody, Nima boy. So why Nima? You understand?
Yeah.
And because Nima has something. So if my Nima people, you are watching me, God bless us. The word Nima is blessing. Nima in Arabic language. The word.
All right, so then that's just about what we've got for you for today. We are with Abdul Fatawu Alhassan. He is the CEO of Broadway Entertainment Youth Leader from Nima, where he's actually campaigned heavily for the Zongo communities, also with massive appraisals for people like Kudus, who in recent times, or as we've seen with the Black Stars, has a lot of goals in his boots, and many would be looking to see him.
Before you go, I forget one
Cup.
thing.
Please.
Kudus is doing something that I always pray for him. Anytime he comes holiday, he brings kits from boots, jerseys, let's say equipment
To the community.
to the younger ones. And he's bringing it straight to the Kaukudi Park, where there is
playing.
you know Norgiland? They came Ghana before.
Yeah.
In 3 years ago, COVID time. They are one of their player.
We ran out of time.
They drop at Kakudi Park, he start crying. He say, here Kudus play football. He start crying.
All right, thank you very much, Alhassan. It's about time for us to wrap up.
Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup Finals. Welcome to the big countdown.